A very warm welcome to this week's edition of Bophelong. My name is Puleng Molebati. Living with any disease can be a trial, but patients with rare conditions face a host of uniquely difficult challenges. Many with poorly understood illnesses struggle with isolation and discrimination in their communities. Kanyisile was born with Edwards syndrome, also known as trisomy 18, a genetic disorder caused by the presence of all or part of an extra 18th chromosome. The majority of people with this syndrome die during the fetal stage. Infants who survive experience serious defects and commonly live for short periods of time. Kanyisile is the only person in South Africa to live for up to 23 years of age. We spent some time with her and her mother, Zodwa Shabalala, to not only celebrate this milestone in her life, but to get to know more about this condition.
Happy birthday, Happy birthday to you.
At age 23, Kanyisile Shabalala is surrounded by her friends who are gathered to share their gratitude for yet another milestone in her life. Kanyisile defies the odds once again as the only person in South Africa living with Edwards syndrome, also known as trisomy 18, a rare but serious genetic condition that causes a wide range of severe medical problems. Most babies with Edwards syndrome die before or shortly after being born. Kanyisile is one of the few people to live with this rare condition up to adulthood, with her mother, Zodwa Shabalala, seeing her through it every step of the way.
At the age of 23 years, akuna mehluko. Ngisa use pampers. Though seka use ama pampers wabantu abadala. Yeah, use ama pampers wabantu abadala, but usa use pampers, usa use ama wipe, ivaselina noma ngumshintsha, usa use ibibi, usafana nomntwana ngoba nokudla udla ukudla soft porridge, ama veggie, then kumele kube ne gravy so that kuzoba soft azokhona ukugwinya.
Although Kanyisile is now an adult, her day-to-day needs are articulated by her mother, who has become her mouthpiece.
Ukhuluma njengomntwana omncane, like mama, yabo ispeech asikho. I-sentence ayikho. Njengo baby nje nanokudlala.
Akuna ubonisa something like can she point at something?
Not unless iseduzane kwakhe. Mhlambi toys then ufuna ukulithatha kafinyeleli kulo. But at the same time ngisho ngithi uyakhona ukusho la ukupeyina khona ne bekaphethwe izinyo last year. Mina ngingasazi ukuthi then ngizoyenza kanjani because uyavuka complaina ngiyabona ukuthi akekho right yabo athathe isandla asifake la emlonyeni. Manje ngilibele ngithi yazi makakhala ufaka isandla emlonyeni yabo ngizama ukuthi ngiyimvule umlomo akhamise ngibheke ngathola ukuthi izinyo libolile. Kuba khona amasayini awenzayo.
Zodwa lives through the reality of being a single parent struggling to make ends meet to give her daughter the best life possible.
Sizoya ku doctor siye bara ahambe treatment yakhona iphele ne after 2-3 months u dislocate idolo yabo like alibi straight idolo lakhe la yabo alibi straight kwazenzakalela nje what dislocate idolo this thing yaphuma yeza ngapha so kwamele bayibuyisele but angeke baze bamenze operation kuzoba yi-risk. Yeah. And another thing akahambi yabo so maselipeyina kahle sesiye bara kube ne-injection abamhlaba yona bamnike namapilisi ke ngihambe ilento i-treatment yalana kube nama-appointment wakhona and then kube right. Nene after 2 months uphethwe yizinyo. Ngumuse esibhedlela and then kumele ngiqale ebhara nakanjani kuze bazongitransfera elento edrobheni eJohannesburg Gen. Nakhona abamenzi yonke into ngalelo langa. Bazongipha i-appointment yokuthi bazomchecka nini bambheke. Mhlambe after 3 days ngiyabuyela. Mhlambe mangibuyela futhi bangiphi date ngizobuya nini. Yabo.
For her, it's not raising a child like Khanyisile that is challenging. It is access to basic needs that make her task even more daunting.
Public transport iba nzima for mina. More especially ngiyuze wheelchair, so kuba nzima kakhulu. Kwesinye isikhathi ku dusting, kwesinye isikhathi kuyanetha. Besides konke lokho ne i-public transport ne-wheelchair uyayima 30 minutes, even more than 30 minutes uyayima umele itaxi ukuthi ik-pick up. So ngihlale ngiqhasha i-cab njalo. Mangizohamba naye.
Gore di taxi driver ba ufita ba bana just pass you.
Mawuhamba nge-wheelchair bayakudlula. Because akuna space and bayabona ukuthi mhlawumbe uyebhara and abantu bazogibela kabuhlungu yabo uzobapha ubunzima nabo. Umuntu ufuna ukugibela na i-wheelchair endleleni omunye athi ngizokhomba enye yabo. So nabo banqena lokho. Uyasinda.
With their only income being Khanyisile's disability grant, Zodwa has tried to work to supplement it. But keeping a job and being a sole caretaker for Khanyisile proved to be difficult.
Ukusebenza ngeke ngize ngikhona ukusebenza ne. As ngeke ngasebenza before, bengisebenza promo science ngisemacro. Khanyisile bekabhekwa omunye umama kule strata esingapha. Bengisahlala eroomini ekhoneni ngapha eMthetho Street and then kunomama bekambheka ke. Umsebenzi waphela kanjani makagula ayesibhedlela because unokugula nje esikhaleni. Agule nje esikhaleni, agule nje serious kamampela ubo ukuthi uphathekile lo mntwana. So ngamhambisa esibhedlela bam-admita ngacela emsebenzini. It happened twice, it happened that. So lokhu kwesi-3 bangibiza ngakhuluma isimo sami engikuso yabo bathi angeke baze bakhona ngoba angilovi mhlambi langeli 1 or 2 days, it's 5 days 7 days uke wabona kusho ukuthi nginenkinga serious mangiyobheka umntwana ngoba ukuba absent the way ngiba absent ngakhona ngeke baze bakhona. So nami nga understand. Then waphela ke kanjalo umsebenzi ngabheka ke uKhanyisile. Yabo mina ijob engathi ngiyayithola mhlambe ngaba icontract kube ileyo 2 months or kube ileyo 3 months ngoba noma ngabe sesikolweni uke wangena isikolo mara bokuyi boarding school eBekkersdal. Angeke ngumyekele inyanga yonke ngithi usesikolweni ngimele ngomlande noma iviki or 2 weeks ngommonithe ukuthi usese right. Noma bengifonela bathi uKhanyisile akafuna ukudla akadli nje total kumele ngomlande then ngimse kuma treatment ngimse esibhedlela ngimse ku doctor ngihlale naye kwesinye isikhathi ngihlale naye inyanga yonke.
Even in the midst of it all, her mission is to educate the public about this rare condition and share her blessings to have her only daughter live this long even when the odds were not in her favor. Zodwa and Khanyisile share their story with us today to not only create awareness about people living with rare diseases, but to inspire parents who face similar challenges. We continue with this story shortly after the break.
The bank is going down.
I'm angry. 2017 financial statements of VBS did not present an accurate account of the mutual bank's financial position.
We are not happy at all.
We had
a trust on this bank.
Because that's about 500,000.
So that trust is gone. It's gone.
We were saying similarly here, in a process which is intended to be impartial and independent, he should similarly recuse himself.
One can build conspiracies, and the fewer facts you have, the more easy it is to build conspiracies. And I suggest to you that when suggesting that there is some conspiracy about the witnesses were called, you might not have been aware of the facts that I've outlined to you.
Zimbabwe belongs to all Zimbabweans from all the four corners of Zimbabwe.
What a time! 1:54.26, another meeting record. She made it look effortless. Once again, Caster Semenya, no pacemaker required.
News at 9. We go beyond the headlines of the day and breaking news to bring you all the angles and in-depth analysis of stories that impact your life. We are on the ball with all economic stories. Our bureaus around the globe are ready to connect you to events as and when they happen. So join us every day at 9 to zoom in on the day's big stories.
Welcome back to the show. Today we bring you the story of Khanyisile and her mother Zodwa Shabalala. They are sharing their story today to educate the public about living with a rare medical condition. Let's have a look. Zodwa Shabalala looks back at the past 23 years with pride and gratitude. Raising her daughter Khanyisile Shabalala, living with Edwards syndrome, wasn't an easy task. But her greatest achievement to date is seeing her daughter live beyond the age that the doctor didn't think she would reach.
Umama bekangitshela ukuthi umntwana umlahle. Noma ngazabe njani umntanakho. Noma kungaze kube njani. Athi and ungamfihli uhambe naye. Because mawuhamba nalo mntwana isibusiso sakho leso, uyabo. Noma kunzima kunjani, ungamlahli umntanakho. For the sake yokuthi igazi lakho ungamlahli. Ngasho ngithi umama ongenza ukuthi ngibe yilento engiyiyo kuze kube manje.
With her mom's passing and her father in his old age, Zodwa has had to find a way to fill in the gaps when her family is unable to step in.
Okwamanje nokuthi ngumthathe ngumuse esibhedlela angisakwazi ngani ngoba imoto ayisalunganga. So uyenza ama-means acele abanye abantu bamthathe yabona. Bamnikise esibhedlela.
She shared one important item that she wishes for in order to be able to give her daughter a better life.
Mangathola uncedo ne, if I can just have a place to stay, ngajabula ngenhliziyo yami yonke. Kubhlungu ukukhasha nomntwana ne okhubazekile ngoba mhlawumbe uye walala uyavuka ngabo past 11 ulambile ufuna ukudla. Kumele ngomfudumezele, kumele ngilayite microwave, mhlambe ngabo past 11, mhlambe ngabo past 12, balele ngapha roomini, yabo. So lezo zinto lezo ziyaba disturb and akubi right. Yazi nami ngiyayenza ngoba ngingena choice, yabo. Mangathola indawo yokuhlala nomntana, ngajabula kakhulu.
Her deepest fear is being separated from her daughter should she die before her.
Omunye uzothi uyasinda angikhona ukumkuka, yabo. Somebody bekanokungisalela naye mangiya nje somewhere for 2 hours then ngibuye. Athi uzomthola hleli njengoba njalo. Ngicela ungaphatheki kabi. Angeke ngikhona ukumkuka. Uyasinda umntanakho. And then omunye athi angeke ngize ngikhona ukumshintsha. Wangitshela straight angeke ngikhona ukumshintsha because ufana nomuntu omdala. wena yenza sure ukuthi usheshe ubuye uzokwazi ukuthi umphiphe ne. So mangithi ngiyabheka zonke lezi zinto lezi engihlangabezana nazo ngizibuza ukuthi ena if ever sengihambile emhlabeni ngishonile umntanami uzosala be yini, uzosala ba yini. That is why nginokuthi ngiyakhuluma ngibatshele la endlini ngithi yazini uNkulunkulu makangangithatha emhlabeni lo mntana saphini ngizomlanda mina, ngizomlanda angeke azaze ahlale isikhathi.
It's her fighting spirit that has gotten her daughter this far. She had this to say to parents raising children with special needs.
Abaningi, believe me, bayashiya endleleni. Uye home walabantwana. Baningi abantwana abangasena abazali, kodwa bekhona besaphila, yabo. That is why kwesinye isikhathi nginokusho nayo ukhanyisile nengithi mntanami ube nenhlanhla unomama ofana nami ne. Bayashiya abaningi because inzima lendlela, inzima ende ibhlungu. Bayababalekela labantwana, bayababalekela kakhulu. Akekho ifuna eceleni kwalomntwana, akekho ifuna eceleni kwakhe. Yeah, mari comment enginokuyithanda enokungiqinisa idolo nami ne. Umuntu makangibuza ukuthi ukhanyisile una ngakhi mhlambe ngiseteksini ngihamba naye ngithi una 23 years athi uzongitshela ukuthi una 23 years ubheke lo mntwana ngithi yebo athi uNkulunkulu akwenze kahle. Yizo zonke izinto nami ezingiphakamisayo.
Her friend and neighbor had this to say about the woman that she is.
Uzodusokolile ngempela ngokhaya. Njengoba sisho ngisho ngithi ufike umntana omncane bese ngabelieve ukuthi uzophila. Kodwa through strength sika mamakhe nothando nangu namhlanje ungaka. Umntana kumntana ohluphayo kakhulu. Ezula uzodwa eyibhedlele kuyo usemakliniki engenayo nento yokumhambisa kusinye isikhathi uyangithola. Okay, uzodwa eqinisweni umntana onothando kakhulu emntaneni wakhe.
For Zodwa, it is not the biggest birthday cake that can symbolize the miracle that her daughter has experienced, but by sharing her story with the rest of the world will motivate parents and children with special needs to fight through challenges and fully embrace life. If you wish to reach out to Zodwa and Kanyisile and offer any kind of assistance, you can do so by mailing us. Our contact details are at the bottom of your screen. Time now for another short break. We'll return shortly.
Special assignment. Crime keeps the society in terror and pain. Why so?
If someone phones me, just phones me, tells me, okay, look, he needs a silver, and I get you all driving, I'll take it.
What pushes normal people to be so hard, heartless, and brutally kill one another?
The other side of it could be more for their own psychological need. It might be part of a sexual fantasy that they have. It could be about power and control.
After proper investigation is followed, the perpetrator gets arrested.
It's quite a massive process. And ultimately, they are criminals, right? I think justice is served.
Emotional scars remain.
We would pay any price to get him back, and the sad reality is that it's gone.
Special assignment. We unravel the truth every Sunday at 21:30.
They don't care first about the backyarders, and then we are sick and tired, and we are fighting, multi-family issues. That's why we want to go and build our shacks so that we can live with our children.
Our province is on the move all the time. The more houses are delivered, the more people move into our province.
Isibuhlungu ngaphakathi ngiko sesenza intuthu njengaphakathi kwasempumelelo. Izindlu zethu enelempa angeke iziphele singakazitholi izindlu.
In my opinion, Mr. Infantino and FIFA, everybody agreed that VAR is not going well. It's not going well, that's the reality. There's a lot of complaints. We just need to know who is refereeing the game, who take decisions in the game. We have the right to know, the people have the right to know.
Welcome back. In this last segment of our show, we pay a visit to Jaden Anderson, who refuses to be defined by his current medical condition. His parents are hopeful that he will recover and live his dream of becoming a pastor. Let's have a look. Jade Anderson sees himself as a victor and not a victim.
I'm certain that I'm not a normal child anymore.
A misfortune which left him at just 12-kilogram body weight at the age of 13 has altered his physique and caused severe internal damage.
There was cold drink standing on the table, and then the other flavors was standing on the zinc. That's where Jade and the cousin came in, and then Jade just took the drain cleaner and drank it by accident. It was so little drain cleaner. So he drank it by accident because he thought it's Coke.
Since then, Jade frequents the hospital to monitor his body weight.
When he's at the hospital, there's a certain period where they help him to pick up weight. They give him complete 1,200 via the machine. It's a Nutron, it's 1,200 complete, that's what the name is. It's fibrin. That's what they give him at the hospital. But they also have to check him whether he doesn't get sugar, whether he doesn't get salt, so they can't give him too much of anything. They must give and then stop and then put something else on. This is where the operation also took place, where they need to cut open here and check what was wrong inside. Is it still okay, or is everything burned here inside? So nothing burned really here. So they took his replacement pipe, food pipe, and they pull it up from where it started to burn. They located there, and then they structure it right up. So now it's up until here. For them to finish it up right through, he needs to pick up weight.
His mother was forced to leave her job to tend to his needs, leaving his father as a sole provider at home.
In 2012, I had to leave my job to look after Jade, because the doctor explained to me there's a lot of things coming our way, like mood swings, aggravations. So for me to work and don't have somebody to look after him, as I'm going to look after him, I need to leave my job.
Jade's family remain optimistic that he will pick up the weight and undergo corrective surgery.
He's using Ensure by the house. And the Ensure is only a supplement where if you can't eat, like you have a running stomach and you can't eat, then you just supplement Ensure. It's not for weight gaining, right? But when you give him the complete 1,000 to a fibrin, it is really working, because in 3 days' time, Jade picks up weight up until 15 kgs. So if he can gain 20 or 25 kgs, then they'll finish him up.
The wait has been long and painful for the Andersons.
6 months ago, he also picked up bone TB, not a normal TB where you're coughing the bone one. And then I think that is also where it's interfering with the weight, you know, picking up, going down, picking up, going down. But it's now for 4 years we're struggling with this weight.
With Jade's optimism, the family can help but allow him the freedom to experience life like any other child his age.
He never actually stopped school, because when he's at home, then we'll take him like 2 or 3 days just to let him fit in again. And don't forget, there is still school going. And then he'll sometimes in the morning he'll suggest, and he'll stand up and he'll say, "Mommy, take me to school, I want to go to." And I said, "Yeah, Jade." We even brought the machine home, and then what we do, We'll put a machine in his school bag. He'll go with the machine to school because he knows the operator. He knows how to operate the machine. He knows how to change the food, everything. So that is basically, he understands more. He do understands a lot of things.
The Andersons envision a bright future for their son. They remain grateful for the gift of life.
When he's around children, he's not like, I want to be an outsider about the children. He's always there. He's standing around them. He's playing what they're playing. He even told me that if that bag is coming out, I'm going to be a soccer player. After a soccer player, I'm going to go study further. After studying further, I'm going to become a pastor. That's the things that he's really inspiring me with, because he already sees his future ahead of him, even if he's in the state.
I see my son growing up and becoming a pastor. Like he said, he wants to be a pastor. And yeah, there's still a lot of years for us to go, but this is not going to keep us behind, because God won't give you something that is going to remove from you. That is how I feel. So for me, there's no death coming my way. There's no staying in this situation. Oh no. It's just the phase that I'm going through.
It is their ability to face their current circumstances without fear that hope is able to sustain them.
I never get scared or even think about dying, because my faith in God is very, very good. I have a good favor in God, and I have a good, actually my whole life is depending on God, so He never disappointed me.
Until Jade reaches the required weight, his family will provide him with the best medicine, love. Jaden needs to take a meal supplement that assists him with weight gain so that he can be able to undergo surgery. The family is currently unable to afford the supplement. If you'd like to reach out to the family, please do so by emailing us. Our contact details are at the bottom of your screen. And with that, we conclude our show today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next week, it's a goodbye from us here on the show.